Ow, bed, what the? Hello, and welcome to episode 2. It's nice to see you all again. Well, it's nice to see you all for the first time. This is episode 2 of season 1. If you haven't seen episode 1, don't bother looking for it because it doesn't exist. At least it doesn't exist on YouTube. It was so terrible, I didn't upload it. Sorry. Maybe one day I'll do it as like a small treat if people really feel like watching it. It's so cringy. Even this one's cringy. It's going to be cringy. Trust me, it's going to be cringy. I would probably just stop watching right now. No, wait, don't stop watching. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an introduction. This is my mob farm. I made it last episode. It's really average. It's not very good, but it works. And that's all I really care about, I think. Maybe. I'm going to go with that. Yeah. So over this way we have my latest build. This is what I did last episode. Possibly I'll add some time lapses in there to show you, but I probably won't. We'll just skip that. We'll pretend that never happened. At the moment I'm working on a garden, which is what you can see above. So we're going to have to go a little bit back in time to get to that bit. However, we'll come back to that. For now I need to figure out exactly how I'm going to get back up to get my rockets. Well, I kind of hope that there are some in one of these chests, maybe? Yes? Maybe? Yes? No? No? Yes. There we go. Okay, so I'll show you a little bit more. I had a wall here with some signs on it, once upon a time. It had things I was going to do. I did achieve one or two of those things, but a creeper came along and blew it up. Maybe it was trying to tell me that I shouldn't bother with it, and I should just do whatever I want to do when it comes to me. Anyway, for my item sorter, I have used blocks as much as possible to show what is inside the chest behind them. For the ones that I couldn't use blocks for, I have used item frames. I tried limiting how many item frames I've used because this place does produce quite a bit of lag with all the chests, all the hoppers. And then you add item frames on top of that, and all of a sudden you are dropping to about 40 frames per second. Not fun. So this is a little bit more of a side view on what I got up to just recently. It's very incomplete, but it looks, it's kind of cool. I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. If you can see any spots where I could improve, other than the wall, I know the wall looks horrible, and I'm going to change that. If you can see anywhere I can improve, let me know. So here are some honey farms. They are not very effective at the moment. We'll do some work on them this episode. I probably won't show them though. I think that's something that I'm just going to do in the background because it's probably pretty boring. I have a chicken farm, I have a cow farm, I have a sheep farm. Now, speaking of sheep, this may sound pretty silly to some people, but I only just realised you could dye sheep wool while it's on the sheep. I can just shear them and get unlimited amounts of whatever colour wool I want on the sheep. All I need is the dye, which is great because the process of dyeing wool is pretty tedious. Moving on from that, I have a villager trading hall. Not much of a hall, more of just a very tiny building. This is just where I get my enchantments from. I will eventually make it bigger and add smithers and fishermen and gardeners and everything else that you could possibly get, and hopefully unlock a whole bunch of different blocks that I don't otherwise have. At the moment I'm just stocking up on emeralds with these guys, since most of my items are well enchanted, kind of. So I think that's really about it, other than my sugarcane farm, which I will show you right about now. This is it. I had a bit of an issue with it. It's supposed to be a lot bigger than this. However, this is all the slime blocks I had. I think I had 30 of them in total, and I've used all of them except for maybe 2. However, I have found a new source, and we will get to that eventually. Let's go a little bit back in time to right before I started working on my garden. Well, hi there. Welcome to about 3 or 4 hours in the past. This is where we were before I left off to go and show you around my world. Now, my voice might sound a little bit funny, but that's just the time dilations around the sound making it come through the camera's microphone a little bit funny, but we'll get back to that a little bit later. Anyway, this is my project build, and I'm going to be building something in this here little area. It's going to be like a garden or something, but we will see what happens when I get around to building it. Maybe I will show you a time lapse of how I do that right now. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Here you go. Here is a time lapse right now. Alright, now that we are back in the present and my voice is back to normal, maybe? Maybe this isn't my real voice, who knows. Anyway, this is it. This is what I have. I think there's probably still a few details that are left to go, but I'm overall relatively happy with it. Possibly this might be a good idea, let me know what you think. Possibly I could put some dispensers in the ground and have some fireworks go off every now and then to make the garden look a little bit more sparkly. I think out of the whole garden, this here has to be my favourite place. Who doesn't love a little tunnel that goes underground that you can just walk through? It just looks good. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but I like it. It's certainly different from what I usually do. And although I don't think the garden is perfect, I think it's not bad. I'm thinking of extending the glass out to cover the whole layer and having like a see-through blue ceiling on here. Maybe add some stuff above it. I don't know, maybe blue's not the right colour. I'm not sure at this point. I'm still thinking about it. Let me know what you think. Maybe you've got some way better ideas than I do. I also need to get rid of the torches. The torches are an issue because if I could, I would have all lanterns around the place. However, I have a bit of an issue where I run out of lanterns and I don't actually have a steady stream of lanterns coming through. The ones that I did make took a fair while to make. I do have a monument found and I do plan on conquering it. Possibly I'll do a video of that. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm not 100% sure how to tackle a monument yet. This will be my first monument I've ever been through, and I'm just going to go through it without looking up any guides or anything like that because I think it could be quite fun. I know the basic idea of what to do. Find the guardian, the king guardian, the guardian, the lord guardian, we'll call him Lord Guardian. I don't know what their actual name is. And kill them, I think. I really don't know. I assume that I just have to kill the Lord Guardian dude person. I'm going to build a farm there anyway. It's a little bit far away from all of my stuff. However, I think just a couple of nights of AFKing there and I'll have more than enough. And if I really need any more, I can just AFK there some more. I'm not too sure how I feel about that concrete. Possibly make it look a little bit more like the cave instead of looking just like a slab of stone. I also think that there is quite a bit of red in this garden and maybe I should change some of it to, I don't know, I can't really put in different colours. Well, I could, I suppose. Minecraft really only has 3 primary colours, which are red, yellow and pink. I do like this little park bench though, it's quite attractive. Nice little spot to sit, you know, get some sun rays on you. That's my garden done nonetheless, at least for now. I did do a little bit more off camera. I will take you to one of those. I did some mining and I got a whole bunch more resources, which I don't really need, but for some reason I just had the urge to mine, so I did. I mined all of this out. The plus side being that slimes will spawn here, so I can now increase my slime block supply and work on my sugarcane farm a little bit more, which is great. I will admit, I got lost in this place a couple of times, even though I had a gigantic beacon sitting in the center. I kept on mining around corners and and getting lost. There were lots of mini caves too, so I went exploring a little bit around and found myself getting lost several times. Oh, also, bees. Yes, I have started working on my bee farm. This is something I should have done a long time ago. This is one of the first things I really should have got around to, but I didn't. However, it started now, and so far I have 3 beehives going, including the first 2. Actually, at this point, I can probably breed some more. Oh, no. No, why did you go away now? Right when I was about to breed you. Well, better luck next time. Anyway, this is something that I'm going to work on a little bit. I I think I'm going to create a whole bunch more beehives. And maybe I'll build a structure around them. Not 100% sure yet. Possibly I have thought about putting the beehives in my garden, which I think would be pretty cool, but also a little bit impractical. There are lots and lots of flowers around there, and the bees would absolutely thrive, but imagine having to fly up there and walk around collecting honey all the time. I mean, at least if they're in like a nice, neat row, it's not hard. Maybe I'll do something. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. What do you guys reckon? Let me know in the comments. I have stocked up on concrete since I've decided that I really need to continue the space build on the other side. That may not come in the next episode. I might just postpone it a little bit longer. I'll see. I definitely need to do some work on my sugarcane farm. And I really need to think about generating a whole bunch of lanterns. So I think that's going to take priority. But we'll see. That way I will have a constant supply for when I need them. And I can just ditch the torches all around. Okay, I think we're running a bit low on time now. This is where I'm going to end the episode for this one. The next one might be a little bit longer. Depends on how well it goes. Oh my, what is that? No, stay away from me. Stay away from me. Sword, sword, sword. Ooh. These are by far the worst mob in the game. They just run at you. They don't care. They just, hey man, I want to stab you with my hands. Oh god, another one. Yep, no, I'm running. Oh, I'm out here. I'm out here. Right. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and get him. Come here. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Hey. No. Oh. Must have despawned. That's unfortunate. I was ready to attack him. Anyway, this is where I'll leave you. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you liked it. If you did like it, hit the like button. If you have any improvements, let me know in the comments. If you didn't like the video, feel free to hit the dislike button. And let me know what you want to see in the future. Anyway, I'll see you all next time, and thanks for watching.